Good morning, student. Today I am going to discuss with you chapter 7, employment in India, growth, informalization and other issue, problems and policies. So this is very important thing we should discuss about the employment in India because employment in India is a problem. So we will study the following content: introduction and meaning of employment and workers, nature of employment, informalization of Indian workers, employment in formal sector, informal sector, meaning of unemployment and underemployment, estimate and causes of unemployment in India, measures for the solution of unemployment problem, government measures for promoting employment. So these will be the topic and in this chapter. So we will discuss here following topics. So first of yeah. So first of all, we are going to discuss about the who are workers. All those persons who are engaged in economic activities are known as workers. Or you can say all those persons who are working to earn money are known as workers. Why they work? To fulfill their basic needs. Why they work? To fulfill their basic needs. So that is the main thing. Then the next thing is worker population in India, right? So this is all data I have with me. Worker population ratio in India 2004-2005, 50.3, rural 48.8, urban 59, 51.9, women 17.6, 21.6, 13.3, total 33.8, 35.2, 32.3. So men total 50%, slightly above the 50%, rural area slightly around 48%, right? Urban area so around 52%, right? Women around in rural urban area it is around 17, 16 or 17%, 17% say. Then here is 21.5% rural area. Then total see total is 17.5%, 17%. Then rural women are more employed. Then employment, it is a situation in which a person goes for work for a period of time for a particular and gets salary in return. It is a situation in which a person goes for work for a fixed period of time for a particular and gets salary in return for a particular work. It is a situation in which a person goes for a work for a fixed period of time, right, for particular and gets salary in return. Seasonal employment. Types of seasonal employment, disguised employment. So seasonal employment is that in which workers do not have work in one season, but they have work in other season. So disguise unemployment. Disguise unemployment means when more number of workers are employed on a piece of land at less wage rate than actually required. It is called as disguise unemployment. Right? So, so this disguise unemployment is applicable in rural area particularly. Right? See, the nature of unemployment. Nature of unemployment in India is multifaceted. Some gets employment throughout the year. Some are employed for only few months in a year. Many workers do not get their fair wages. Right. So this is the nature of employment. Types of worker we have: self-employed, regular salaried employed, casual, workers. These are the three types of worker we have. Right. So, types of working sector: formal, organized sector, informal, unorganized sector. These are the two sectors we have. That is formal. So, formal sector belongs to the public sector, or you can say government sector, right? Informal and organized sector belongs to private sector, right? Where wages are not fixed, wages have variation, working conditions are not good. But in formal or organized sector, everything is set according to the government system or according to the law, right? Then features of informal sector: do not get regular income, do not have protection from the government, workers are dismissed with any compensation. Workers of this sector mainly lives in slum area. Features of formal sector: follow labor laws, right? Protect the rights of worker, having fixed working hour, fixed salary, workforce from trade union, medical leaves, future security, skills are required. Right. Then casualization and informalization of employment. Casualization refers to a situation when the work percentage of casually hired workers in the total workforce tend to rise over time. Formalization. So casualization refers to, once again, I am repeating, refers to a situation when the percentage of casually hired workers in total workforce tend to rise over time. Informalization refers to a situation when people tend to find employment more in informal sector of the economy and less in formal sector of the economy. This is called informalization. Unemployment. Unemployment refers to a situation where all the able and willing person may not be find job or activities to provide themselves with means of living. Right. So unemployment, or we can also say unemployment, refers to a situation where all physical fit who are willing to work are unable to find the jobs or gainful employment. That is called unemployment. Right estimation of unemployment. Right, lowest 1992 23.3%, 1997 ninth plan 34%, 10th plan 35.5%, so 2007 12 11th plan 35%. Right. So still these are the old data. You can check the new data from the book. Causes of unemployment. Faulty employment planning. What is the meaning of faulty employment planning? The meaning of that proper planning. Proper planning is not made by Indian government or Indian economic policies. Emphasize on capital intensive technique when we know that the population of India is more. When we know the population of India is more, and my dear student, when the population of India is more, so it means we should use capital intensive technique or labor intensive technique, right? We should use more and more labor intensive technique rather than capital intensive techniques or projects, because we have to give employment to the people of the country. So this is what not properly planned. and that is why there is 35% people are still unemployed in the economy. Excessive use of foreign technology. We are using capital intensive technology, or we are using foreign technology in production process. So how can we provide the employment to the people of India? Because Indian people are not able, or you can say skillful to use these technology. So that is why they are unemployed, because all people are not educated and skilled, right? Then lack of financial resources. Then other thing is that we don't have proper financial resources, right? Still we require many big development of many big public sector industries like BHEL, TISCO, like in private sector TISCO, right? So many industries we require to provide the gainful employment to the people of India. Right, see, slow growth process of the country. Then the growth process of the country is very slow. Right, development pattern is also faulty. Right, we should start developing more the village rural side. Right, until or unless rural side will not develop, the country cannot achieve take-off path on the economic development. Increase in labor forces with rise of increase in labor force with rise of population, right? So population is increased. So that is the another problem, increasing day by day. There is a population explosion. There is a population explosion in the country, and it is a dangerous situation for the country. So we have to control the population in order to provide employment to the people of India, and which we are not able to get success, because in India it is necessary to produce one child, necessary to do the marriage, right? It is necessary to do the marriage, it is necessary to produce the child to run the family name. At least one boy should be there according to the rituals of the country's people. So there are types of unemployment. There are two types of unemployment: rural employment, urban employment. Rural employment and urban employment. There are two types of unemployment, right? See, so rural employment means when the employment is provided to the rural people of country. That is called rural employment. Urban employment. Urban employment means when the people of the urban people of the country are getting employment. That is called urban employment. So rural employment means people who are living in villages are getting jobs. Urban people, those people who are living in cities, towns, they are getting job. So it can be now. It can be rural employment, can be seasonal, disguised, open employment. Right? Urban educated, technological, or you can say structural. Right? We can include structural unemployment also. So rural unemployment, it can be open unemployment, seasonal unemployment, or disguised unemployment. Right? There are three types of open, you can say rural employment, open employment, seasonal employment, or disguised unemployment. In urban, we find the three types of frictional, or you can say industrial employment, educated employment, technological employment. Right? These are the types of unemployment we are finding. Adverse effect of unemployment. What are the adverse effect of unemployment? Rise in poverty. Unemployment is depressing. loss of human resources, social unrest, measures to solve unemployment problem, population control, right? Reforms in education policy, diversification of farm activities, rapid industrialization. So we will discuss these problems. Now, first of all, adverse effect of unemployment. Poverty is increasing day by day. The standard of living is becoming poor and poor in the country. Unemployment is depressing. You know, unemployment is depressing means it made frustrate people. It leads to social unrest in the society, right? And we are losing the third point, loss of human resources. We are not able to utilize all the human resources properly because people are unemployed. Social interest, prostitution, theft, murder, right? Stealing, robberies will increase. All type of crimes will all type of crimes will increase in the society if if my dear student, you know, unemployment problem will not be solved. So these are the adverse effect of unemployment. The measure to solve unemployment, population control. First of all, we should control the population. Right. Second, reforms in education policy. We should reform the education policy. We should provide the, you know, vocational training and, you know, technical training to the student from the school background. Diversification of farm activities, different type of activities should be adopted in agriculture system, agriculture production. So we studied yesterday about this. So rapid industrialization. Rapid industrialization means we should increase more and more industrialization, and for this purpose, my dear student, we should provide assistance to, you know, industrialists. Then we should develop my dear student, some schemes like NREGA, Rural Employment Guarantee Act, is a new scheme which was started by the government in the 2005. And this scheme is still continue, and this scheme provides the employment to the people living below poverty line and those who are living in drought prone area where there is no chance of getting employment. So these people are extremely backward. Their standard of living is very poor, and these people are getting employment through the NREGA. So that is one of the best scheme of the government. So objectives of NREGA, this act was introduced with an aim of providing 100 days assured employment to the people below the poverty line. Around one third of the stipulated workforce is women. The law was initially called the National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, NREGA, but it was renamed on 2 October 2009 in the name of Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So this is the one of the finest policy. It was started in, initially in 100 districts, but now it is almost followed in more than 600 districts. So this is the chapter of outlines of detail, outlines of chapter employment, right, which I have explained to you. So once again, student, I will come back with another video, right, in a video related with the infrastructure. Thank you, beta. Good day. God bless you.